So we're here at the Clarke and Simpson collective sale. James Durrant has amassed a great collection of tractors on this occasion. I think there's around 80 tractors here this time, so it's looking pretty good. We've also got a few examples of sprayers. There's a few Batemans and a Sand on this particular sale. But the main sort of attraction really of the sprayers is this Bateman RB-190. There was only 4 of these ever made. 2 are thought to be in Australia. 1 is still down at Bateman's works. This is the only working example in the UK. So this was originally produced in 1998. That's when it was first seen on the Smithfield show. This particular tractor was new in 2000 on a W-Reg. Charles Wright of Boston had this new. But in later life, 10-12 years later, Rob Cannell, an agricultural spraying contractor locally to here, purchased this machine and has been running this on suspension fertiliser. So the engine and transmission are actually out of a Lamborghini 190 Racing. So it's got a 4-speed or 4 ranges on the stick, and then you've got 9 power shift speeds within those 4 ranges, so it's quite a tool. Now on these wheels that came off a MB U500, it does just over 60k. Yeah, quite a machine really. It'll be a bit of a sad day to see it go. I know he's loved it. He's definitely loved it. But yeah, interesting. And then his RB-35 that I've spent many an hour on. Quite a good solid machine. Quite an early RB-35 with an 07 plate. I think about 12,500 hours. So yeah, it's quite a good little tool. So bonnet exhaust 4955 that some may recognise. This is Angus Hamilton's tractor, so you will have seen this in our Suffolk Punch articles in Classic Tractor. Nice tractor, we've had it for 3 years I think. Originally came in through Robert Rate, so I think it must have been a French tractor. Been a good solid performer for us. Angus is thinking of maybe having a bit of a change, maybe getting another 70 series Ford, so pop this in. We've got plenty of other horsepower on the farm, so this is going to have to go. It's been very good to us. A bit of a shame to see it go. It's on a J, but particularly the bonnet exhaust. It must be a 1990 tractor, I guess. But yeah, nice straight tractor, 228 horsepower. Good solid little performer. So, I'd like to see this sell well. Plenty of other tractors here for everybody. Some nice modern stuff, the 8370 755 pack. And if you're the local MP and you feel like searching Google what's in the House of Commons, there's a Dominator on the end. So Massey Ferguson 6190. A bit of a Marmite sort of a tractor. You see a lot of comments about these not being the greatest, but these did come after the 6170 and the 6180. So they had managed to tidy up some of the faults that those tractors had. This particular example has only got 3,500 hours up. It's really straight, it's very tidy, it's 98S. I had one of these on demo at Nottingham Farms on a combi drill and really liked it. Great little engine, proper powerhouse. This one looks really smart, really smart tractor. So it'd be good to see that sell well. Now we come to something really quite unusual. Doppstadt 160. Really don't see many of these at all. I think there was only 5 came into the country properly imported at the time. This was born out of the sort of MB ceased production in '91. The LTS group actually started and created the concept of the Trac 160, but they were then bought by Doppstadt, who carried that through. So these were originally sort of produced, or came to fruit in '96. This tractor is on a 52 plate. It was first registered some other time. So the only real, I mean, it looks like an RB-Trac for all intents and purposes. The only thing really that it retains is the OM 366A engine. The transmission is totally different, so it's got a ZS Box 6-speed gate and then 4 power shifts. It's got a Bosch electronic hitch control, which is very similar to what you find in like a late 3650 or some of the old Fendt tractors. So it's fully sprung, it's 4-wheel steer, 160 horsepower. Only 300 of these made, so there's 500 Doppstadt tracks made in total, of which 300 were these 160. So yeah, these weren't really that popular, but when you think there's only 300 of these actually in existence, it does make you wonder where they're going to go. So it's going to be incredibly interesting to see how this sells. It's on my favourite sort of Michelin XM108, which I do like to see, and it's very straight and tidy. I think these are only 50k, so it would have been nicer if they went a bit faster, but yeah, it retains a lot of the styling of the RB-Trac, as you can see. The orange doesn't do a huge amount of fade, but I'm going to watch this one with keen interest. So here we've got a really nice selection of little Fords. There's the two 4.6s, which are really nice straight little tractors, but this 6600, the longest this tractor has ever been outside is standing at the sale ground. It's never had a night out in its life. It's got ridiculously low hours as well, so it's got about 3,500 hours on it, I think. But just really straight and clean and tidy. I mean, it is on turf tyres, but yeah, it's a little peach. It really is a little peach.